Subscribe for more content.
Raven. Now that you've disrupted Rashta's command chains, it's time to go after the money. Lars Hallström based his operation here in return for immunity from extradition. This freedom allows him to further his own plans and take on any enemies he desires. Governments, financial groups and corporations have all been hit. His money and technical skills keep Rashta's government rich and her people cut off from the rest of the world. They've had no access to foreign media or the internet for a generation. Destroying the main satellite antenna.
Control, this is Raven.
Received. Send sitrep.
I'm on location. A couple of clicks out from the Citadel.
Hellstrom's data center is impressive, but financed with stolen millions and focused on acquiring more.
Your last message was unclear. Transmission is poor.
It's the satellite jammers. Comms will be weak till you disable all three. First target is ahead.
Roger. Stand by. I love this.
Papa 8 to base. We have a hostile sniper. Awaiting orders. Clear. Hard copy. Recon for location.
Control, radio check. Over.
Weak, but readable, Raven.
I have eyes on the first jamming tower.
Look for a control box near the top of the array. You can disable it from there.
Understood. Control, this is Raven.
Received. Send sitrep.
I'm on location. A couple of clicks out from the Citadel.
Hellstrom's data center is impressive, but financed with stolen millions and focused on acquiring more.
Your last message was unclear. Transmission is poor.
It's the satellite jammers. Comms will be weak till you disable all three. First target is ahead.
Roger. Stand by. I love this duty. Control, radio check. Over.
Weak, but readable, Raven.
I have eyes on the first jamming tower.
Look for a control box near the top of the array. You can disable it from there.
Understood. This is Raven.
I read you, Raven.
I've seen other structures in the forest. Do you have intel?
Negative, but they're likely relay stations or signal boosters for the jammers. Raven, I'm looking at SAR data from satellite imaging. There appears to be some kind of tunnel network in that sector.
Could be a control. Approaching the first jamming tower.
Acknowledged. Hostile numbers should be low, but watch out for foot patrols.
Say again.
Keep an eye out for patrols.
Always do. Control, first jammer is down.
Good work. One down.
Say again.
We got company. Kill them!
HQ, this is Delta 2-1. We have a sniper on us. Search clearance needed. Over. Copy that. Mobilizing search. HQ, we have eyes on Tango. Clear. Copy. Form up and engage.
Shooting at us!
Control, radio check.
Weak and distorted, Raven.
Hostile forces are stronger than intel reported.
Raven, I have not understood your message. Please say again.
I say again, your intel is off. Enemy forces in the area are strong.
Raven, say again.
Gotta kill these jammers.
What did you say?
Shit. Another jammer down.
Good job, mate.
Repeat that, please.
Say again, Raven.
Still too much interference.
Raven, intel from our recon team shows a sniper training camp just outside the Citadel. Hellstrom's obviously a fan of your profession.
Good to know.
Proceed with caution. Scan all positions. Raven, radio check. Are you receiving?
Control, it's weak fare. You're drifting in and out.
Our satellite recon shows another jammer located in this sector.
Control, received. The sooner I take it out, the better.
Perimeter is breached. We have intruders.
This is Delta 4-0. We got a man down. Over.
Last jammer is decommissioned.
Excellent work. I read you 5 by 5 now.
At least our comms channel should be clear from here on in. Moving on to the tech whiz.
Exfil when you're ready. I've updated your map.
Data's secure. On the move.
Well done, Raven.
Control. I have eyes on the antenna array.
Raven, received. Disable it, and let's open this country up to the 21st century.
I don't understand why Hellstrom wants to wreck this system. With his skills, I'd just exploit it, earn a few million.
Apparently you don't share his political philosophy.
I don't have a political philosophy.
Speaking of which, get a move on. We've got a rebellion to start.
Noted. I'm Oscar Mike. Oscar Mike.
I can't wait to see how the people react when Western news starts to spread. Control out. Schematics show 3 sets of exposed rotating gears around central antenna. You have a brief firing window to cripple each set.
So that's 3 gears I need to hit.
Not quite. There are 3 sets of gears, so you have 9 targets. You need to change your firing position after each set.
Roger that. Raven out.
Raven, take your shot. Don't rush it.
Yeah, I know. 3 in quick order. Control. First motor is disabled. Can't hit the other gear motors from here.
Acknowledged. Move to second position.
Moving. Stand by.
HQ, hostile in Sector 2-4, awaiting orders. Big Sierra 1, we have a sniper on us, over! Roger that. Alerting nearby sectors. Search from cover. Out.
Second motor, disabled.
Nice shooting. Want to go?
Third motor's offline. All targets splashed.
Excellent work.
Wasn't totally sure I could pull that off.
Well, we picked you for a reason. Head to one of the extraction points when you're done here.
Papa 8 to base. We have a hostile sniper. Awaiting orders. Clear. Hard copy. Recon for location. Defensive stance. Out. Base X-ray Yankee. The Tango escaped. We can't locate him. Over. Hard copy. Keep looking. He must be close. Out.
This Hellstrom,
What about him?
he really as dangerous as you portray him? I don't think anyone knows he's here. looks like he's scared.
No, he's not scared. The Citadel protects his data. He cares more about that than his own life. You're here to end him.
Lucky, I'm on approach to the cooling facility.
Rog, Hellstrom's servers are chilled from this facility. Take out the pumps, and you'll take out the cooling. Thermal issues in data centers are normal, so the system may not flag the problem until it's too late.
Guess the water further up the pipes will mask the change here.
You're smarter than I pegged you for.
I have to be. Sniping takes a lot of mental math. Distance, gravity, wind speed.
Maybe I'll have you do
Who pays taxes? Raven out. Do you see that pump control panel?
Roger. Access may be underwater. How's your swimming? Raven, some pumps may be accessible through the tanks, but unless you're packing gills, and drain the water before you try those tunnels.
Roger.
Juliet 1 to HQ. We have location. Clear. Hotel 1-5 to HQ. Visuals on Tango. Over. Roger at sight. Out. Sierra 1, we have a sniper on us. Over. Copy that. Mobilizing, sir.
Control. First pump is down.
Good work. 2 left.
Roger that. I'm on it. The water level's dropping.
That may open up new access points. Check your surroundings.
Control. The second pump is disabled.
So far, so good. Stay alert, Raven.
That's the plan. Stand by. Control. Sit rep. All the pumps are down.
Raven, acknowledged. Move on to the next objective. The data center may notice the loss of cooling soon.
I'm still a distance out from the Citadel. On the move.
Good luck. Control out. I've updated the exfil coordinates on your map. Well done.
This mountain reminds me of when I used to go hiking.
Were you much of a hiker?
If it involved hunting, too.
Well, there's plenty to hunt here.
Seems I've killed the power to something down here.
The Citadel's defense grid is split into 3 sectors. You've cut power to Sector 1. The other 2 must have similar fuse boxes. Try following the cables.
Got it. 2 more sectors. Control, come in. This is Raven.
Go ahead, Raven.
Approaching the SIP control. There's a security checkpoint ahead.
Easy now, Raven. I'd advise the silent approach. Can you pass without raising the alarm?
Control, this is Raven. I have eyes on the front gate. Security presence is heavy. Multiple tangos.
Then find a back door. We have little in the way of intel on this place.
There's a weakness. I'll find it. Stand by.
Raven, is there an alternate infil point?
Still on recon.
Understood.
Control, I think I found a way in. An open grate near the bottom of the wall.
Report back when you're in the facility.
Raj.
Raven, their security systems may be accessible at the front gate. You could power them down. It's a high-risk approach, though.
If I can't find an alternate route, I may try that.
Silent will be safer, for sure.
I'll keep that in mind. Raven out. Control, do you copy?
Raven, roger. 5 by 5.
I'm at the entrance. It's locked tight.
Sweep the area. Look for an alternate access.
What's on you? Control, sit back.
Roger, Raven.
Control, do you advise on this?
Roger. That's a lot of computing power. Nostrum operation is already on foot.
I think I see over there.
Good. That'll take you where you need to go. Go to the lake ring, so the access down.
Yeah, me too.
That's more angle for a shot. Improve your relation to join.
Yeah, I can make it easier. Knife up close might be safer though.
It doesn't have to. Fucking cheated. We've got a casualty!
Some accuse me of being a capitalist, but that could not be further.
Probably just wait for something.
I'm a free market anarchist, an anti-globalist, libertarian activist. Why? Because the system that enslaves us has nothing to do with capitalism. It is a so via national monopolies. That model is unsustainable, and it is time to bring an end to it. Time for full democracy and unfettered capitalism. A social and economic rebirth that would empower each individual to create their own prosperity. We are a hybrid. We bring the Our goods will fail, economies will collapse, governments will implode, and the result will be chaos.
don't want to work on B2 if you can avoid it. What? That's where the boss has his office.
That's it.
Yeah, he has a very short fuse. I mean, that's all. I don't know. I can't find it.
Call in support!
We got company?
Closing it!
aren't I too paranoid about carrying the main freight? I never entered.
Control. Primary target is down.
Do you have his keycard?
Keycard acquired.
Excellent. Now make your way to the mainframe. Use the elevator and go to B4.
Base, this is Alpha Bravo. We have a dead soldier in Alpha 4-3 awaiting orders. HQ, this is Delta 2-1. We have a sniper on us. Search clearance needed. Over. Roger. Maintain cover and search for hostiles' location. Out.
Where is he?
Uniform 1, we lost the enemy. I repeat, we lost him. Over. Hard copy. Keep looking. He must be close. Out.
Raven. I have eyes on the mainframe. Control, this is Raven. I've reached the mainframe room.
Tread carefully.
Wilco.
Can you see the access terminal?
Not sure. Wait.
Raven, have you located the access terminal?
Raj,
Time to introduce the virus.
doing it now. Okay, that's not good.
Raven, give me a sit rep.
The system is down, but I've triggered some kind of alarm. The facility has gone into lockdown. Control, I'm locked in and tangos are flooding the room. I need options.
Wait. Over.
Come on, it's getting...
The security chief, Nakamura, can reset the alarms. Get her keycard.
How do I find her?
Scan the hostiles. She must be out there.
Copy that. I'll locate her.
Trapped people. He won't go anywhere without and he won't be getting it. Over my dead body.
That's Nakamura. You need her keycard to lift the lockdown.
Charlie 3 to base. We have a sniper somewhere between zones 5 and 6. Over. Copy. Take up defensive positions. Locate the...
Come out and play.
Perfect. Get a card.
I have Nakamura's keycard.
You can bypass their lockdown security now. The lift should be working once you do.
Let's see. Raven out. Alright, it's done. The lockdown has been lifted.
Time to exfil. Fast. Perfect. Now the only thing left to do is exfiltrate.